morning, folks. It is part 3 of the Gramps Chronicles. Right now, we're just going to go out to the driveway. Let me see if I have a pickaxe. Got a, what do you call it, a culvert to put in there. And the truck, the gravel truck is coming with the first load. We are at 75% restrictions right now, so you can only get one load. And it's just to fill the holes for now. And then go all the way across the driveway and down into the trees. So the ground is way too frozen to dig out, and we don't even have a pickaxe here anyways. We looked, so we're gonna just dump the gravel and then we'll wait until we can dig the trench. That'll be in a while though, I think. I don't know, maybe we'll do it right away. Alright, the gravel truck is on his way. I also have another package to deliver, so I was doing that while I was waiting. I do get a lot of questions on where and how you can buy my art. How you can do that is you can just go onto the Facebook page, My Hands Gallery, and just send me a private message with what you have. And as for payment, I just take PayPal and e-transfer, and then I'll send you out an invoice to your email. It's really easy. I don't have like an online store where it's like super easy, but it's still pretty easy. So if you want to buy a print or a painting original or a canvas print, it's all the same way, as well as stickers. So yeah, that's how you do that. So we're just getting him to put it in each individual hole. He was kind enough to do that. I'm not sure if that's typical of this company, but so far he's filled 3 holes, and I think it's looking pretty good. So we just have the very end of the driveway to do, and we should be good. So basically what we're doing now, while it's all muddy, we're gonna have all this gravel pack into the driveway, and then in the summertime we'll get another full load. Right now we're only allowed small loads right now because of road conditions, whatever. It's bad for the roads to have a big heavy load. So basically we're just at 75% capacity, or whatever you call it. So we're just filling the holes, and then we're gonna do the rest in the summer. And then every year after that we'll do it till it's good. So my neighbor's coming over with his tractor to help us do the bottom part of the driveway, where it's going to be using the back plate. So that's nice of him. Check that out. It's like a waterbed. Wow. So we're just packing it down here so to soak up all the water, and then we'll do another rake after. So we got basically all the holes filled in the driveway, except for that part right there. That's where the trench is going to be. Okay, so I just finished at the post office. Now we're going to UFA to get the culvert, and then we're gonna work on the door. So I also got a business, whatever you call it, with the post office. So now packages will arrive a little sooner. Now Gramps, when I was in there was a lady. Tell me what you think about this. She's selling this supplement that makes you not hungry. And this is how she explained it. She's like, oh, after you eat your meal, you take this pill and you won't be hungry anymore. After you eat your meal.
Holy fart. That's just nuts, man. Like, what's the sense behind that? Why don't you just take the pill and not eat the meal?
Exactly. Exactly. So the reason why you're not hungry is not because you took the pill, it's because you...
Or maybe if you don't eat, you have to eat the bottle of pills. Maybe that's what she was trying to convey.
It makes no sense.
I don't know, buddy, but listen. If it was me looking at that, I would think that you misunderstood her.
No.
That you're supposed to, if you don't eat, you take the full bottle of pills. Then you're full, right? For at least a week.
This is what she's doing. She's sending these pills down to California.
Oh, they'll take them.
Yeah. But this is what she's saying. She said, oh yeah, it's a mint. You eat your meal and then you take your mint and you won't be hungry anymore. But wouldn't you not be hungry after you ate the meal?
Was this
no
lady,
mint required.
Was this lady anorexic or something? Or like, you know, maybe like super skinny?
No.
No?
She was normal.
Obviously she was not normal. Because you do not eat your meal and take a pill that makes you not hungry. Because you're already not hungry.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, we're here at UFA, gonna get the culvert. And right now he's working on the rail. I can't remember.
The bottom rails.
The bottom rails. And while he's doing that, once again, I'm gonna go inside and go do the rest of that taping job. I gotta just finish it off. Yesterday I thought I was on the last bit of the skimming, but when you skim and tape and mud and whatever over a painted wall, it leaves fish eyes, and there are a couple ways you can get around that. One, you can use dish soap in your mud, but I didn't put any in. Two, you can prime the wall and sand it. I didn't do that. Or three, you can just keep skimming it until there's no fish eyes. So that's what I'm doing. This should be the last tight skim, and then I can sand it probably tomorrow. Well, I finished up skimming there, and now all I have to do is sand it. So tomorrow, if I have time, I'll sand all that up, and then it'll be ready for paint. Okay, we're done. We're off. Come here, buddy. Oh, Duke wants to come. We're off to home now, I guess. I have to go to the accountant first. Come on, bud. No, not you. Duke, come here. Duke wants to come. He's lonely by himself, I guess. Right now, we're just filling back in the tire tracks because we put it in directly in the mud, which had water in it, right? You can see here, which we should have drained the water before, but we didn't think about it until the truck was here, so didn't really have time for that. There we go. Look at that. Check it out, it looks kind of like coffee. We just made a little easeway for this to drain the puddle that was here in the driveway, obviously.
And we hit the gas line.
So now we're golden to get a dry driveway. So there is quite a bit more work to do. This is kind of just the beginning, but so far so good. Well, just taking, whoa! I'm watching the screen and I almost scratched my face off with that blue spruce. Taking the hound for a walk with the lovely, come on. There we go. With the lovely Ashley. Check out my driveway. This is so convenient? No, convenient's not the right word. It's so not bumpy, like sorry if that made you nauseous. But I was gonna say something in this part and now I got distracted because I almost hit that freaking tree. I'm probably still gonna keep this in. I wonder if they'd let me ride one of those horses. So I already knew this, but I kind of forgot. But my friend lives right there, and she has horses. I'm gonna ask her if I can ride her horse. She might say no. She'll probably say no. I don't know. I've never ridden a horse before, but we'll see. Anyways, I'm wrapping it up for the day. I'm almost back home, sort of. Kind of. I'm about 1 kilometer away from home. And then tomorrow's another busy day. I got a kind of a busy day put in that I have to put in, sort of. Gotta go to the gallery. Gotta buy some more stuff for the door. Gotta go do the door. Some other stuff. So hopefully we can fit it all in. Good morning. Making my grandfather a coffee here. I don't really know how to use this. Oh shit. I didn't realize how... Yeah, I don't drink coffee, so hopefully this doesn't overfill. Use this. Anyways, we're gonna be going outside to digging a trench for that culvert, if we can dig it deep enough. It's pretty frozen still right now, but my Gramps picked up a pickaxe. He's just gung-ho about getting this driveway ready for the belly, what do you call it, the belly dump load of gravel. So getting another 20 yards at some point in the summer. So I guess we're gonna put in the culvert today before we head out to do a little bit more of the door. We've only been working on the door for about 1 hour at a time because I only have a certain amount of clamps, so I can only clamp so much at a time. And it's causing us to have to take short shifts on it, but it is coming along. So today I have that and a couple other things to do. Okay. So we're gonna dig our trench from the spike along where we did the gravel to that spike, because the deep end of this puddle, which comes off of my neighbor's land, which floods their garden, which is right there, comes here, runs down as far as it can, and then floods my driveway and fits in all the potholes. Now the potholes are going to be gone once we remedy the gravel situation, but for now we're doing like the preliminary steps to do a full dump. And it looks like I'm not doing anything because I'm just filming my Gramps doing all the work.
I wonder if that's frost.
That is frozen! So we're digging out the trench and taking a short break here, and my Gramps goes, "Hey, remember yesterday when you told that story at the post office?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then this is what he tells me. Go ahead.
Well, he goes into the post office to mail some crap, right? Comes back out to the truck and he's got this tall tale, and I'm thinking this is really weird. The tall tale is there's a lady in there that's selling these pills, and they're for to restrict you from overeating. So how it works is you go ahead, you have your meal, right? And then you take the pill, and it's supposedly you're not hungry after that, right? And I'm thinking, this is a really weird story. But anyways, I get the lay of the land this morning when I'm in Timmy's having a coffee. Two ladies sitting beside me, and they're talking about the gag, the April Fool's gag at the post office. So it was on him.
Yeah, so I had no idea. Yesterday was April Fool's, but this lady was just talking to the post office lady. He's like, oh yeah. Yeah, well, I already told the story earlier, right? But she was just like, oh yeah, it's a mint sort of thing that you take when after you eat, so you're not hungry. And I'm sending them down to LA and blah blah blah. And I was like, this is so dumb. That is what? The meal is what makes you not hungry, not the pill. This makes no sense, but now it makes sense. I didn't realize it was a gag. That's a very like, that's a lot of effort put into something, because like there's no payoff because they don't know what my reaction is. I just left the post office thinking that lady is really dumb.
I think she had a good idea what your reaction was, because you leave the post office thinking, what the hell is this?
So I'm just heading to the garage. We're digging the trench, and I noticed that well, we both noticed that it's getting very, very hard. So I'm actually going to the garage to get some dynamite so we can just blow it up instead. Because that'll be a lot quicker and a lot easier. No, I'm just kidding. That would be ridiculous if I had dynamite. I actually just came to get this level. So I think we actually are digging it the wrong way. Not the wrong way, sorry. We're sloping it the wrong way just because it's easier to dig in this one section than the other one. So we're just going ham there. And so now we're just going to see how level it is and make sure that the flow is going the right way. We need to be like this. Oh, we need to be about like that, and we're like this. So we got to dig all this section out, all the way out, and then over. And we got to dig this out, but it's frozen, super frozen, so still a lot to do. Okay, so that's our trench that we're stopping at today. This ground here and that ground right there is frozen pretty solid. We have, let me show you. And the reason is because of this. This is frozen. You can see all the frost and ice in there. It's really hard to dig out. So tomorrow is plus 10 and we're going to get back at it again tomorrow. We have we still have to go do the next little step in the door that we can do today. And I'm gonna sand the taping that I was doing, and then I have a meeting at one of the art galleries with a guy there. So still a lot to do today. So it's actually kind of good that we gotta stop here, because we still have to get rid of this big ass pile and put it over there. We'll put it over there somewhere. And then we'll put the culvert in front of the hole so my wife doesn't accidentally drive into the hole. So yeah, got a little bit left. So right here, this part's gonna get chopped off, but all the way around long, this is going to act as our dado for our glass to fit in. And our glass is going to be about as wide, well, it's going to be exactly as wide as this piece of wood, and it fits in there perfect. It just slides all the way down, so we have room for a little error, which there shouldn't be any, but just in case. And then it'll fit in there snug, and then when we silicone it, it'll be right as rain. Well, I'm running a little late, so I'm not gonna have time today to do the taping. I have to make my meeting at the gallery there, and it's about a 20-minute drive from where I am right now. And where I am right now, wow, that zoomed in. Where I am right now is about half an hour from my house. So, not that that matters, because I'm closer to the gallery than I am. Doesn't matter. Anyways, I'm gonna be late if I don't get there right away. All right, that was a pretty good meeting, I guess. There's a client of Additions Gallery there that is going to get me to do 2 or 3 more paintings for him. So he bought the one, and then he's going to get me to do the bad and the ugly. So he got the good, and then possibly a personal commission as well. So I'm back at my old shop here, and it looks like Roger is done for the day. So he's probably inside visiting with my in-laws. Let's go find him. What I was gonna do, since he's visiting with them, was sand the drywall in here, but I forgot my light. I took it out of the truck today because we were using it and then forgot it. So I'm gonna have to finish up the drywall job in the next episode. So Gramps, how long do you think we worked today?
Well, we started somewhere around 9. So, and well, 6:15. So that's a bit of a time, or a bit of a day put in.
A decent day?
Decent day, bro.
And I still got... And
I never thought you could work that hard, but you surprised the hell right out of me.
Okay. I still got to go to the post office, and then it's supper time. So the actual post office was closed, so I had to go to the one in a grocery store, Shoppers Drug Mart, to be exact. And now it's home time. Alright guys, thanks for checking out the Gramps Chronicles Part 3. Stay tuned for Part 4, where we will do more of the same. I really appreciate you guys being here. You can also check me out on Instagram at MyHandsGallery and at Bushitat. And also check out my brother right there at Madness Photography, MADNEZZ Photography. Alright, thanks guys.